So we're just going to be prepping some pieces of leather here in order to show you all how to set rivets. So this is a scrap piece of 5-6 ounce vegetable tan leather, and I'm going to go ahead and flip it over so I can mark my templates on the back there. I'm going to go ahead and put this on and grab a pen, and I'm just going to trace the outlines and the spots where I need to punch holes. Okay, and so I need 2 of these, and then I'm also going to need 2 reinforcement pieces of leather for the inside of the bag, and these can share a line there. So we're going to cut the straight lines with a rotary cutter on a self-healing cutting mat with a ruler in order to cut the straight edges, and then I'll show you guys how to use a round end punch in order to cut the curves on these D-ring tabs that we're going to add on to the tote. So the first thing I'm going to do here is just line up my ruler with the line that I made on the leather and cut my scrap off and cut my reinforcement tabs out. The straight edges, so those are cut there, and then we'll move over and cut the round edges also. So we're going to need a round end punch that's 3/4 inch wide because this is a 3/4 inch wide strap, a cutting board, and a mallet. And I like to still work on a hard surface. So I'm going to set this leather strap on this cutting board, and I already marked where I want the curve to be. And I'm going to set that in with some pressure there, and I'm going to grab the mallet and just hit it until it flies off. And here's my leather that's been punched with a round end. Then I'm going to come down here and grab this one. Okay, and then over to this side here. And now we have our straps with the round end punch. And then I'll show you guys how to punch holes in this and set rivets. So first I'm going to show you guys how to punch holes in this leather with a drive punch, size 3/32. And the way that I figured out that size is this is the rivet I'm going to be using. It's a 2205 size. And you could see there that I want a hole that's roughly the size of the post of the rivet. And so this is a great size for that. And we want to be working on a cutting board with a mallet. Okay, so I'm just going to center my punch over my mark and just hit it lightly, and then we'll get a nice hole in that there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to the rest of these here. All right. So now we have our leather pieces ready to be added to our bag. Another great tool to use in order to cut holes in leather and fabric is a rotary leather punch with lots of different options. These are basically mini drive punches here. And so to find the right size barrel, we're going to hold our rivet up to it and pick a size. This one seems nice here. It's the smallest one on there. So that's the 3/32 one. And then you're just going to go ahead and squeeze that barrel down on the mark. And sometimes it can be hard to squeeze, so then you can use both hands. Grab the end of the rotary punch and squeeze it until you hear it punch through. Okay. And so now all of our leather is prepared in order to set the rivets.